All right, you're welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you the conferences that governs trading with candle range theory. Is a unique strategy that most big traders don't talk about, and this strategy can make you money and make you profitable 90% in the forex industry. So on my previous video, if you have not watched it, I would advise you to go and watch it, because that is part one of this video I'm making right now. So this one will be the part two, and while making this part two, I will make sure that this video will not exceed 20 minutes. I will make it very brief, but I have to, while making it very brief, I have to explain everything clearly to you guys. And if this video is trying to become above 20 minutes, that means I have to do the part three, so that you can watch the part one, part two, and part three. So in that, at the end, I'll be talking about how you can make entry and your exit, the things you need to know before you begin to exit your trade. Because sometimes you enter a trade and you think that the trade will run from morning to tomorrow or to evening. At long run, maybe during the day, the trade begin to reverse to your entry, even going back to hit your stop loss. So now we are here today, so pay attention. So I want to explain to you now. Look at the confluence of C.R.T. I hope you can see my screen very clearly. So this is BOS. There must be a presence of BOS, that is break of structure. So you cannot trade C.R.T. without break of structure, because it is the break of structure that will give you, it is one of the confluence that will tell you that this setup is varied in the forex market or in any market of your choice. So secondly, you see this, there must be the pattern must be closer to support or resistance. So if you are going for a buy, that means it must be closer to support. So if you are going for a sell, that means it must be closer to resistance. Take note. So pay attention until the end of this video, where I show you how you can become profitable. Very simple and easy. So number three is align with current trend. Sometimes you will see the setup, and the setup will be a tricky because you are not well informed. So you will not trade against the trend. When you trade, I talked about it on the last video, when you trade against the trend, automatically you will see a profit. Then by the time you go and come back, you will enter loss. It will move. Distribution will move, but it will not be completed. That's what I'm trying to. So, but when you trade align with the trend, you are sure that you will be on profit till the end of until you hit your take profit. Very, very easy. So the last one is turtle soup. There must be a turtle soup. What I mean by turtle soup, I will show you everything clearly on this chart. All these things I wrote here, I will show you guys all of them on chart. You confirm it and you see what happens after they must have been up on the chart. So turtle soup is when the smaller candle turtle soup or sweep above the accumulation candle and return. That is when you see a big, if you're talking about on sell scenario, when you see a sell candle, you think that the market is selling, but you don't know that that is accumulation. When you sell, after some time, you will see yourself taking losses on the market. So let's go back to the thing well to talk today. So now let's use this place as an example. So this is a BTC USD, and I'll try to make sure I make it to be well understandable. So number one is about OB, that is order block. So you can see the OB here. Let me get an arrow and begin to point them for you so that you can be able to follow up what I'm saying. This is an arrow. Good. So this is OB, as you can see. So this is the OB. This is the OB. You can see where I'm pointing at. So this is the OB, the order block. You understand? So this is the order block. This place is the other block, so you can see very clearly. So this is the other block, and this setup respect other block. This you can be on, you will trade this setup, the CRT setup. Then when there is other block, this market, this setup will respect it. I will show you where it respects it. So as you can see, there is another block, and that other block now is a resistance level. You can see the green line. This green line is a resistance level, as you can see. So look at the thing I'm talking about. So what I'm saying, see the setup here. See the setup here. This is the setup, the C.R.T. If you watch the last video I made, you will understand better. So this is the candle range theory is when you see a very big candle move up, like this very one I'm pointing at. This is a very big candle. This candle is called accumulation. At this stage, the market just do accumulation, push up, and you think that the market is buying, and it will do a manipulation. The little candle here, I believe you are seeing my screen very clearly. So the little candle which you see here that is red, that resemble, if you have done a candlestick pattern, you know that this is a indecision. So gravestone dodgy. So now you will see that this one stop here, this accumulation candle stopped here, and this red candle just sweep up above. That is what we mean by turtle soup. Just sweep above this very big candle and touch the resistance level and come back and close below the resistance level. You can see the resistance level. You see it, the market come here and hit this green line and come back and close below the green line. And also you can see the close, the open of this big candle. It covers this one. That is when you know that it is a candle range theory that is about to form. And as you can see, once this thing finish like this, after the manipulation, this is the manipulation, the red candle I'm pointing up. So after the manipulation, the next thing you see is distribution coming back to your take profit. So that is what I mean by candle range theory. So, and there are other things. This is a break of structure. Number two, I said there must be number one, I said BOS and close to support or resistance, which I just showed you now. So align with current trend. So let me show you break of structure. I think I have a break of structure. So this is a break of structure. This is BOS. So this structure, this market have been trending up and quickly make a break of structure to the downside. As you can see, this is a break of structure. So this is a BOS. You can see it clearly. So this is a BOS here. But the BOS means break of structure. As you can see, the trend line I mark here. So the market has been trending up like this, uptrend. This is 1 hour, and this is BTC. I'm using to explain this. So the market has been trending up, and after the market hits on resistance, which is this green candle, and the market break. So that is what we call break of structure. And the market do what we call liquidity. After break of structure, you expect liquidity in the market. So this is what we call liquidity. So the first pullback after break of structure is what we call liquidity. So this is the liquidity. So after the liquidity, the market went further down. But these are the confluences you will see. It looks like SMC, but it's not SMC. For those that trade SMC, I will show you SMC. So look at where SMC happens. Other block. We'll have another order block here. This is a order block here, and order block. I mean here there is a block of structure also. So this is a order block. This is the OB order block, and this is another break of structure here. Then this is the entry for those trading order block. As you can see, after order block, and after break of structure, and this created an imbalance. And you cannot say, hey, this one now is this place you are seeing now. This particular drop you see here is what we call endorsement. So, and the market, when you sell from here, those that trade candle range theory will say here. And why I said, you remember I said this market, this strategy, this setup respect other block. So because this is why this market turned here and begin to push up, because there is another block here on this side. So you can sell here. If you notice, if you understand this very clearly, you see that you will no longer lose money. Maybe when you enter trade here, because you are trading C.R.T, after you must have see this thing closer to the support, this particular setup, and you enter a sell, and you'll be on profit to this level. So if I begin to find out that the market begin to reverse and start going up, that is because there is an other block here that is pushing the market upward. So that is the secret. So you can equally sell here, because you know what I do. You can equally sell here, because you understand very clearly. You can equally sell here, and close here, and buy here also, and close here back, because you know the setup you are trading, and with this you'll be 90% confident to take a trade. So, and this thing now happens. Why you must trade along with the trend? You must trade along with the trend is because the entire market on this place is called uptrend. We are an uptrend on this, so the market just did a retest. As you can see here is an uptrend. It's an uptrend. So as you can see. So if you mark your uptrend very well, you see that when the market come to the OB, it also respected the OB, the other block, and start moving up. Let me do it very clear. Okay, so now you can see that we are in an uptrend. But why you sell here? Why you sell on the candle range theory? You can see C.R.T. You sell here because this is confirmed, because there is a strong resistance here. It respected here one, and it came here and print our setup, which is candle range theory C.R.T, and they went further down. So you have to mark your your trend line correctly. So it also work with the trend line. So the trend line, you have to mark it correctly here, because if you don't know how to mark your trend line, you can sell the market and you hold it. When you hold it, and when you come to this level, the market begin to push back up, then you begin to lose your profit, which is not supposed to. You have made profit and you are losing it back to the market. It's not very good. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well and subscribe. I promise you guys, I will be exposing the secret in the forex market that make me become profitable after I have wasted my years and wasted my money on trading the wrong setup. But since I found this particular setup, I begin to know that things are easy and the market will just pay you. So once you spot this out, know that it is time to cash out. There is no two way. This market respects this. So go and look for it on your chart and come back to the comment section and tell me what you think. And also note that this thing does not happen in the lower time frame, it's in the higher time frame from 1 hour 4 hours mostly. So when you see it on the daily time frame, is a long buy. So you know that the market will buy or sell for a very long time, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. It depends on the volatility. It depends on the market volatility also. So now coming to this place, you will see that this market begin to push up, and that is it. So I think you learned something today. And the next, as I promised you, I'll make sure that this video will not be up to 20 minutes. And I think we are stopping here on the 15 minutes. I will do the part 3. I will do the part 3 on my next video. I will explain the entry, because there is a way you enter. You will be knocked out and the market will still go down to your direction. So in part 3, click on the subscription and click on the bell button, so that when I post the part 3 of it, you will know how you can enter this setup clearly and exit clearly. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe before you go. Thank you.